it's a really special race where every rider can win. That's what makes it also super interesting to watch on TV.
I think my first memory was the year Cavendish won it, actually. Then I remember cheering for Hushovd and he was third. It must be close to 15 years ago now.
I definitely remember staying up late in Australia watching it. I think John Degenkolb, the year he won, actually was the first memory I have. Yeah, I always would like fall asleep and then wake back up in the middle of the night and then catch the finish.
My first memories came when, maybe Cancellara won, but that's a long time ago. I think I was quite young at that time. But then I have quite a lot of memories with Peter Sagan competing in this race. It's a race that he never won, but I think he always finished in the front. So he made me a lot of good memories also in Sanremo, but through the season. So it will be nice to do his last Sanremo alongside him. When I first watched it, I could never imagine that I would do this race in my life. So far, I never done anything 300 kilometers.
I will for sure turn on my Wahoo at the start already, so I have free 300k for the Strava.
Yeah, it's a long race, but that's also what makes it special. So I look forward to it.
I've actually done a couple of 300-kilometer training days, not this year, but in the past just for fun. So the distance, it'll be okay, I think.
The longest ride I've ever done was last year in the Bretagne Classic. So it's a little bit shorter, but still pretty long. I think 255, something like that.
Yeah, 260, 70, something like this. So for sure it will be a new record tomorrow if I make it to the finish.
Done a couple of 7-hour days in the past months, just building up that fitness. It's not something you can do over a couple of weeks. It's more from the winter, the whole build up for me in the Aussie summer, and then the last couple of months in Europe. It takes a lot of preparation for sure, a lot of hours.
I was already thinking that in Tirreno, that this week I should do something like 250 or something in the flat at home. I was back in Budapest, but then I was thinking like, no, it's not going to change anything.
We did some long rides together with the guys of 7 hours in Calpe, so I think we should be prepared for tomorrow.
I just do a normal preparation with some long endurance rides, and yeah, hopefully that's enough.
280 kilometers of racing, you go on Poggio. That's a lot of time and a lot of fatigue in the legs to then go full out for 6 minutes.
After the distance and also with the Cipressa in the legs, it's not a super hard climb. With 290 k's in the legs, it certainly can hurt, I think.
Already the lead up to Poggio is super challenging and need to be in really good position.
It will be quite special, and also the downhill down from the Poggio is just as decisive as the uphill, I think.
If I'm there in the front over the Poggio, there'd be a dream come true, but I think my job will be a little bit earlier.
I think Wout's gonna win, then I think Philipsen, and then Biniam Girmay for completing the podium.
I would love to see somebody from the team on the podium, but I think there is so many options for tomorrow, like Van Aert, Pogačar. I think there is so many scenarios I can't really give a podium for tomorrow.
I think Mats, Pedersen, Wout van Aert, and then I go with Philipsen.
I gotta say Caleb for the win. That means it's a bunch of sprints, so maybe Wout van Aert, Mathieu van der Poel. Pretty hectic race. I mean, it's very chill for 4 or 5 hours, and then it's just balls to the wall. You hear it's like a bunch sprint running to the Cipressa, but the difference between a bunch sprint is like only half the peloton wants to be there in a way, where this race, everyone wants to be there.
would like to be better, and I would like to help my leaders more in the final, of course. So I'm a bit disappointed for myself, but yeah, with Mats and Jasper 6 and 10, it's quite an okay day for the team.
Obviously we want more. Obviously we come here to win with Caleb, and we didn't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, we've spoken about it on the bus and had a debrief, and what we can all improve on as a team, and next year we'll come back better and stronger and play for that victory again, hopefully. Everyone's acting on their feet, everything's changing, crashes, split the bunch, all this sort of stuff. And you see on TV as well, like the result is different every year. Like it's not a written script. No one knows what's going to happen until the last kilometre even.
Yeah, it's pretty much how I expected. It's 300 kilometers, but when it's a big tailwind, it goes really fast, and we did a really fast day on the bike. So I enjoyed my day, but was a long lead out for me, and a big fight for positioning. Already almost 100k to go to Cipressa and the Poggio. So I had good legs, I had a good shape, and I also felt this today. But this race, I still need to improve a lot to be valuable for the team and to help them.